Alright, what's up you guys? Brian back here with another recap video. This time recapping what went down earlier today at TNT Extreme Wrestling's Merseyside Massacre 2026. So here's a brief rundown. Before I get started, I did, as I mentioned in my um, other video that I made for TNT Extreme Wrestling's Ignition Rumble 2026 that I posted earlier. I did mention that I was going to be keeping up and checking out who won at WWE's Royal Rumble 2026 in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Um, the show ended, I think, a little bit about 6 o'clock earlier. And I did read that Roman Reigns won the men's Royal Rumble match. Liv Morgan won the women's Royal Rumble match. So both of them are going to WrestleMania with title opportunities. I also read that Drew McIntyre defeated Sami Zayn to retain the WWE Championship, and AJ Styles lost to Gunther. Um, and now looks like his career is over. However, some people that were posting, um, they were saying that Styles was looking like he was going to leave. He was going to leave his gloves in the ring, but wound up putting them back on. And it's very interesting because from what I was reading a couple days ago, that he has trademarked or requested a trademark for Phenomenal One and Phenomenal AJ Styles. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. What does this mean for AJ Styles um, going forward? But so that was pretty much it. Um, so moving on to TNT's Extreme Wrestling's Merseyside Massacre took place earlier today in Merseyside, England, in the United Kingdom. Here is what went down. Uh, we heard from the TNT uh, Extreme Wrestling World Champion Tate Mayfair's, along with Leonardo Darwin. Tate Mayfair's basically said he's going to have death matches stopped and be no more in TNT Extreme Wrestling. This brought out Session Moth Martina, um, who I believe is the current, um, who went after both of them, went after both Leonardo Darwin and Tate Mayfair's. It wound up being a 2-on-1. Then Connor Mills would get involved to make the save, and that was pretty much it for that segment. Then we saw a four-way match for the TNT Ultra X Championship. It was the defending champion Shay Monet defending against Judas Gray, Tom Thelwell, and Scotty Rock. And there was a bit of controversy near the end of this matchup because Tom Thelwell had locked in a submission on one of the other I don't know, I forget if it was Judas Gray or Scotty Rock, and Shay Monet uh, scored a pin on the other person that was not locked in the submission. However, Tom Thelwell thought he won the championship because there was a tap out. They even announced Tom Thelwell as the new Ultra X champion. However, the referee was like, no, I counted 1, 2, 3 for Shay Monet's pin, and thus awarded the match and the title to Shay Monet. So Shay Monet is still the TNT Ultra X champion. Leonardo Darwin, he defeated Session Moth Martina. That was pretty much it for that. In a Monsters Ball tag team match for the TNT Tag Team Championships. It was Act 2. Benjamin Harland and Jack Knudsen successfully defending their championships against the Temple of Malum, Isaac North, and Rob Drake in a very brutal and barbaric Monsters Ball match um, that could have gone either way. Um, but Act 2 pulling out the victory, retaining their championships, and they were pretty much getting their butt. They pretty much they were getting their butts handed to them, being the babyface tag team, and they came out on top, still your TNT uh, tag team champions. After the match, Rob Drake would turn on Isaac North, hitting him with a barbed wire bat, and then choking him out with the barbed wire bat as well. So that was it for that. Um, Lucy Sky, a former TNT Women's Champion, she defeated Nightshade, surviving a serious onslaught from Nightshade. That even almost the match didn't even start. Nightshade attacked Lucy Sky, but Lucy Sky was not going to be denied. She kept. The referee was like, "Do you want to continue?" And Lucy Sky continued the match, and she wound up walking out with the victory. Emerson Jane, the current TNT, um, what is it? Give me 1 second, you guys. I have something to check here. Sorry. Um, what is this? Overview. Sorry, guys. I just have to check something. I hate this now. Sorry, guys. Once again, I do apologize for this. Um, she, Emerson Jane, is the current TNT Extreme Champion Division or TNT Extreme Division Champion. My apologies once again. I had to double check to make sure. She was in action against Rain. If I Lemonhausen, I think is what the lady's name was that she fought. And Emerson Jane came out with the victory in that one in a very competitive matchup. And then in the main event, it was Tate Mayfair's retaining his TNT World Heavyweight Championship over Connor Mills in a very tremendous championship matchup between these two. Uh, Tate Mayfair's had Leonardo Darwin interfere a couple of times during this matchup. Uh, Connor Mills pretty much survived all of that and looked like he was going to have the victory. However, um, he had the ankle lock on Mayfair's. Connor Mills did, and while the referee was distracted, Leonardo Darwin snuck in, delivered a low blow to Mills, and Tate Mayfair's was able to take advantage and score the 1-2-3 to keep his TNT World Championship. Then afterwards, Mayfair's and Darwin would attack Mills. Session Martina would come out for the save. She would get double teamed until Emerson Jane uh, came out to make the save and then wound up chasing Mayfair's and Darwin from the ring, and then afterwards would issue the challenge for a title versus title match at on April 4th at their show that comes up April 4th. I think it's Level Up, um, where title versus title, and it will be a death match. Emerson Jane versus Tate Mayfair's. So that's going to be interesting to see what happens in that one. So that pretty much wraps up this video. Once again, this has been my TNT Extreme Wrestling Merseyside Massacre recap. As always, I am Brian, and I will see you next time. See ya.